Greetings. My name is Lakisha Davis Small. I am from the historical Shaw community in Washington, D.C. I'm here today because I just want to talk to you. I have a message for you. Wherever you live, wherever you're from, whatever you're doing, I need you to understand that I am in D.C. putting my feet in the ground, doing the grassroots work out here. Our communities are hurting. I'm not only an advocate against domestic violence, but I'm also an advocate against sexual assault, against elderly, against men, women, children, people with disabilities. You know, my movement is called Stop Stealing Our Souls, putting an end to sex exploitation. So when I say stop stealing our souls, people don't understand that when you rape someone, when that person walks away from that individual, they walked away with a piece of their soul that they stole. It wasn't given. So when something's stolen, you trying to find it, right? I mean, you want to replace it, but it's so authentic. It's so unique. You can't find that anywhere else. And that's a part of you. So I'm out here in the trenches doing the work with no money, with support of the community to the extent that they can help me. But I'm out here doing the work. Why? I'm just like Harriet Tubman. Believe it or not, God has left people on this earth with a heart just like hers, with a spirit that's fearless just like hers. And I am that person. You know, I'm not just speaking at events or going to speak here, there, everywhere, in which I do. But I'm literally in the street, in people's homes, talking to people who want to commit suicide. Women who are in their 60s and 70s and say their uncle raped them and they eat Thanksgiving with them every year. They don't know how to deal with it or talk about it. You know, people are in domestic violent relationships. They don't have any hope. They don't have anywhere to go. So they stay in these situations. You know, I'm here pleading with you, like, join me, be a part of what I'm trying to do. I'm only one person. Just like Martin Luther King, he had a dream. We always say that. But did you really believe he had a dream? Because he did. And he saw it through, y'all. I promise you. I had many dreams. I see a lot of things. I have a lot of visions that God put before my eyes. And they real. But it takes people to believe in you. And if no one believes in what I'm doing, I believe in me. And God has my back. But I just want you to join us on this fight, because realistically, a lot of the pain, the hurt, the suffering in our communities is due to unresolved emotional issues from either childhood or things we've experienced in life. But we keep perpetuating this behavior. Like, we just continue to allow this pain to be. We're so desensitized. Like, it doesn't matter to us anymore that people are hurting as long as we look good. We got our red bottoms. We got our cars. And all that. Oh my goodness, to my celebrities. Woo! Hey, listen here, I promise I'm so proud of y'all. Oh my gosh, to have a dream and for it to be fulfilled. So now that you there, my sister, my brother, whoever you are, reach back, get with me, call me, stand with me. Listen, we're born to die. I'ma just be real. We have a birth date and we have a death date, and we're gonna die, and we can't hide under no table, in the closet, in the bathroom, or nothing. Like, we have to fulfill God's mission in life. And if God allowed you to be a celebrity, to be a millionaire, the flaws flash, and one day I'll be there too. But I promise you, I'm gonna reach back. And I need y'all to reach back. Stop talking, please. I need y'all to reach back. Tamika Mallory, I need you to reach back. I need you to come talk to me. Man, you need to talk. You know, women are hurting in so many ways. But, you know, I have a movement that consists of counselors, psychologists, the clergy, police officers, sex trafficking task force members. You know, I have resources to help people who need help in any area, from prayer to therapy to whatever. And God allowed me to create this movement for his people so we can move out. You get it? Movement means move. You got to move with the movement, you know? And it saddens me that we think and we believe that once Martin Luther King and Malcolm X died and Harriet Tubman and Moses, that it was no more leaders to lead the way they led. I'm here to tell you I'm here. I'm here to tell you I'm serious. The little girl from 5th and Q that was raised by a single father in a drug-infested neighborhood, God rose me up like a rose in a concrete. I was Joseph. People still throw me in the ditch. Like, they don't believe my visions or dreams. They, hey, God, why would God tell you that? Like, what's so special about you? So when I share things, I get thrown in the ditch. If you don't know the story of Joseph, his brothers got jealous of him because God was showing him visions and dreams. And, you know, when he shared it, they were like, hey, what you mean God said that we're going to bow down to you and you're going to be a king and this, that, and the third? What? Like, who are you? You just our little brother. Be quiet with that. And they literally sold him into slavery, lied to their father, said somebody stole his coat, the animals killed him or something, brought back his colorful coat, sold this man into slavery. And guess what? His brothers had to come right back to him for support and help and food because it was famine in the land. They had nothing. But God, with his goodness, and he is working on me, he allowed Joseph to help those who did him so dirty, his own family, you know, and it's people that do us wrong. But guess what? The blessings going to keep coming. Keep coming when you bless your enemies and you pray for them. And that's exactly what I'm doing, and I will continue to do. Why? Because I got work to do. So it take a whole lot of energy to be mad and frustrated with people who won't help me, or people who don't believe in the visions, or people who don't care to even be a part of anything. Like, it's okay. I'll survive. Like, I promise you, you will know about me. You will understand who I was. State to state, city to city, I'm coming. I'm coming because there's no reason for us to continue to perpetuate this behavior. Let me tell you some real talk. At 5 years old, I was sodomized by my adult 21-year-old cousin, right? Sodomy is rectal rape, you know, and what's sad about the situation, yes, he went to jail. God punished him for it. He even got raped in jail and caught HIV and, you know, and died from his sins from touching this innocent little girl. But the thing about it is, a part of my soul was stolen, y'all. And I'm still looking for it. But in my quest of finding it, I'm coming back like Harriet Tubman, and I'm pulling all of the slaves that want to come with me. And I mean mental slavery, because when you've been sexually abused, you suffer something called post-traumatic stress disorder. Therefore, you get triggered. Therefore, you go through things in your body and emotion, and you feel things that people don't understand. They won't understand unless they've been through it. But I'm here to tell you, I've been through it. I understand it. I'm going to stand with you. And if anyone tell you, hey, Lakisha hasn't totally arrived, you're absolutely right. On a scale of 1 to 10, in my healing from 5 years old, and I'll be 40 January 24th, and I'm proud to say it. From then to now, I think I am definitely at a 7-8 in my healing. 10 is the limit. But see, I'm at a place where I'm picking up the steps, I'm understanding, I'm learning the human brain and the neuroscience of things and how things work and what I go through in my body. So I'm already on a path, but I'm reaching back for those who don't even know they need to be healed. They don't even think they have a problem. They don't think nothing's wrong, but their behaviors show it every day, whether it's with their kids, whether they at work, whether they out with their to friends, whatever. It shows up in relationships, y'all. Let's be real. I even have a support group for men who are married or have girlfriends that have been sexually abused. Nobody thinks about them. Oh, they go through it. Trust and believe. How can you deal with emotions like that and not have experienced it? So I'm reaching back in so many areas. And I want you to know what and how I'm affiliated with different things in DC. One, I have a book, first of all, called Your Deliverance is Coming. And it's about my life from the time I was pushed out of my mother at Howard University Hospital, and up until she left at 5, and I was with my dad the whole time, and he raised me. From that to starting a movement, Stop Stealing Our Souls. Well, my executive board is made up of great people. Co-pastor Susie Owens from Greater Mount Calvary. We have who I call Dr. Fabulous, but Dr. Tina Malone. She travels from California, LA, so if y'all need some help out in Cali, hey, she can help you. And she also is licensed here in DC. You know, I have a wealth of people. Thomasine Sturdivant, she's a spiritual therapist. If you need someone to talk to you, help you with that innermost pain, I'm just telling you, listen, I got resources. I'm here to help you. You know, I'm just doing God's work. I am doing God's work. When people say, hey, you know what I'm saying, what you up to, what you doing? I'm just doing God's work. Am I perfect? No. And I want to make sure I make it clear to you. Am I perfect? No. I want you to understand that. So if one day you decide, let me dig up some stuff or dig in her past and see what's up with her, I already told you. I've come a long way. And I am not where I used to be, but I'm proud to say that I am moving to a place that I know will be so healthy and beneficial to those around me. And I want you to get healthy. I want it to be beneficial for you too. That I have free resources for you. You don't have to pay me for anything. Call me, send me an email, whatever the case may be. I'm here. I smile and I laugh because I'm gifted enough to smile through my adversity. They call me Smiley in the poetry room. So I smile through adversity, and people think, is it authentic? Is it real? Is she joking? It's totally real. Because listen, at the end of the day, only God, hear me clearly, only God can ease and soothe my pain. So I try to give it to him and smile. I never let the enemy think or feel like he's winning. Because at the moment, in some areas in our life, we really think he is winning, but he's not. I'm going to share this with you all. Real story. My husband dreams. He's a dreamer like my entire family. If you read my book, Your Deliverance is Coming, which is on Amazon, chapter 7, I talk about blessings and curses. And my husband had a dream, you all. In the last days, God said that your men would dream dreams. Your old and young men would dream dreams and have visions. My husband had a vision, and he was standing with 10 feet tall angels. And there was a war going on, a real war. And my husband is a veteran. He understands war and the rules of engagement. He said, but this time, in this dream, he wasn't the one in war. He was with the angels, and he felt safe like a kid, like he just knew he was safe. And he said from the hill, he saw demons coming in legions. They was coming off the hill with weapons. And the angels said in a loud voice, drop your weapons or you will falter. The angels told the demons this. The demons dropped their weapons. Guess what? The angels still killed them. And every time they killed the demons, their weapons got more beautiful, my husband said. Pearls, rubies, sapphire, all types of beautiful jewels would appear on the weapons, and more beautiful and more better every time they kill a demon. So why am I telling you this? Think about it. No matter what you go through, if you on a winning team, if you with God, no matter what people do to you, and they shouldn't have did it, if they chose to go to the other side and chose to be with the demons, guess what? Even if they drop their weapons, they still gonna falter. So sometimes it's best just to stay on the winning team. Hey, you mess up, you ain't perfect, still pray, ask God to forgive you, but stay on the winning team. Don't go on the other side, because I just told you, even though they dropped their weapons, they still faltered. That's real talk. So in the midst of it all, y'all, I'm on a winning team. I'm on a winning team. Have I done and said things in life that was not of God? Yes. And did God fire my buns up? Oh yeah. let's not think, he doesn't see all and know all, and no one's perfect, but he loves me, you all. He loves me so much that he had me sit down and have a message for you out of my mouth through his spirit. Hands down. Believe me or not, it's up to you. I hope you watch this video. I literally hope you watch this video to the end. You might look and say, oh, here we go again, talking about the village, this, that, and the third. But I'm telling you, I just gave you some life. I gave you something nobody has ever given you. Everyone's authentic. Everyone has a purpose. And I'm giving you something God ordained to put on my tongue. Just like Harriet Tubman. Let me tell y'all something as I conclude. Harriet Tubman could not read. She could not read the Bible. She could not read the Quran. She could not read. However, she had dreams and visions, and it is clearly documented that her only sense of direction, people, was to listen to the Spirit of God. Some people say, how can you hear the Spirit of God? God don't talk to me. Yes, he do. Sometimes it sounds like it's your own thoughts or your conscience, but it's really him. And you know it's him because he'll send you confirmation. I mean, in the most simplest ways. You could have seen a commercial that spoke on something you was just thinking about, or someone said something at a bus stop, or a stranger just woke up and started talking about something. Like, if you be quiet, as far as your spirit, like if you quiet yourself and listen for him, he will speak to you. I'm not lying. Am I perfect? Am I like some gifted person that he just speaks to me? No, he speaks to all of his children. You heard what I said. His children. His children doesn't mean you're perfect. Because the Bible says that Abraham wasn't righteous because of his obedience, but because of his faith. Hey, I'll blow anybody out the water with my faith. I had walk on water type faith. Like, I believe it even when I don't see it. And even if it doesn't manifest, I will believe it all the way up until it don't show itself, because I believe God. I believe in things that I don't see. I don't have to wait to see it first. That's not faith to me. Faith is believing in things that you can't see. So, I have a high level of that. And I just know that God speaks to me and he shows me things. And, I want to be a vessel used for his purpose. And again, I want to clarify. I want to be clear with everyone that's watching this video. Don't ever think that you have to be perfect, or you have to be a certain way, or do certain things for God's favor. He favors you because of your heart. Like, he knows what you're capable of. He knows what you'll do for his people. So he covers us. He protects us. He keeps us out in the fight. And I'm going to keep fighting. I love my people. I do. But I want you to understand that all people at this point, when it comes to sexual abuse, domestic violence, no one should be hurt. Nobody should be hurt. Nobody deserves that. We weren't created on this earth to experience pain. Not to that extent. We were supposed to understand life, and with that comes pain, I'm sure. But to endure like just physical, mental pain, that was never the intent of our existence. So stand with me. Stay with me. I'm serious. Let's do this. Let's start a revolution. Why not? Come on, we do everything else. We follow everything else. We do whatever we want. And we always talking about what could, should, or how things, we think they should be. But hey, let's do it. Stop talking. I love to talk, as you can see. But I make moves. Real moves. Like, I don't even have enough time to tell you of all the examples that I've had in the street where I physically had to help. Okay, I'll give you two. One, I was at Showing Howard subway station by Howard University. I was 4 months pregnant. I wasn't showing or anything, and it was my lunch break, so I go. I actually went to the Bible bookstore too that day to get my daughter a video. So as I go into the subway, there are young girls, maybe 15 of them, high school young girls. And as the train arrives and open the doors, I hear screaming. So I turn around and I see these two young girls are fighting. And one of the young ladies is just dragging the littler one and just slinging her around. And all the girls are rallying, get her, get her, get her. In that moment, I said, God, what to do? I cannot leave this platform and these girls are hurting each other like this. And there was other adults on the platform. I mean, I just don't, I can't even comprehend the feeling and emotion I had in that one instance. But guess what I did? I went and took the girl's hands and pulled them out her hair. I went over there and pulled the girl's hands out the other young lady's hair and told them, no, we don't do this. We are sisters. We are not going to do this to each other. And a young lady from afar yelled and said she deserves it. And as I'm pulling the young lady's hands out the young lady's hair, I look at her and say, she don't deserve nothing. And I'm telling you, I was surrounded by at least 15 girls. And I told you, I was pregnant, had my purse and what I bought in my hand. The whole time I'm breaking up this fight, y'all. No joke. I don't have to lie to kick it. I don't need your acceptance. I don't have to flex my muscles and make you think I'm this and that. No, I know my mission and my purpose. And I have an 11-year-old daughter, and these girls were teenagers older, but still someone was hurting my child. I would hope that somebody would step in and say, hey, sisters, we sisters, don't do this. Let's not hurt each other. Okay, next story. I got so many. You wouldn't believe it, but I'm going to give you the most dangerous story, because I've been in some dangerous situations, but the most dangerous one was the fact that a young lady was in a domestic violent relationship, and I happened to see her son, and I gave him a ride home to run into his mother in this relationship fighting with this young man, right? The young man that I took home must have been in so much rage and overwhelmed with the situation because it just was piling up. This wasn't a first time or one time thing. This young man goes, and I'm serious, y'all, he go get a gun. And he puts it up and he click it and he put it up and he like, I'ma kill you. I step in front of the young man. And the man behind me that is the domestic violent abuser, I am standing in front of him saying, no, don't shoot him. He done clicked the gun ready. The gun could have went off and shot me in my chest. But because I'm here for the people, I'm serious. Not to protect somebody that's abusive. No, I'm protecting this young man from spending the rest of his life in jail because of anger and hurt and what his mother's going through. So I had to diffuse the situation, get this man out the house. And guess what? I ended up having to spend the night at this woman's house because she was so enraged. The man outside the door now, he's safe. So he yelling and cursing and he want to come back in. I had to literally sit a chair in front of this young lady's door because she wanted to let the devil win. And I had to tell her, look here, sis, you're going to have to move me if you want the devil to come back in here. And I was hateful, I'm against violence. I'm against all of that. As you can see, I'm an advocate. But I always tell people I had the spirit of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. My first go-to is peace, love, everything God speaks of. But if there's no other way, by any means necessary, I have to be about what protects me. And at the end of the day, I have to protect me and my family. So I really try hard to do things the right way first. Because I want no one to, feel any type of hurt or pain. I'm against that. But this situation, it's situations like this I'm in all the time, y'all. It's like a movie. Like, that's not the only dangerous situation. Like, I've been in plenty. Like, women about to stab each other, and I just happen to walk on the scene like, sisters, no. And by the time I'm done with them, they hugging like, I love you. I'm really out here, y'all. I'm telling you, but I'm only one person. I'm just one person. I need your help. I need your help. I do. So just reach out to me, please. You can reach out to me by email, and that is Lakisha, Lakisha Davis, Davis Small, Small @gmail.com. So make it all one word, Lakisha Davis Small @gmail.com. And also my websites are, www.stopstealingourSouls.com. And also for my autobiography, website is www.lakishadavissmall.com. Again, that's lakishadavissmall.com. I thank you so much, and I really hope that something I've said touched your life. Like, I'm really here to do God's mission, and I love you. I don't know who you are, but you need to know you loved, and I love you. Take care. Bye.